So they says Cynthia Erivo is defying gravity with fan-made Wicked movie imagery. So she's apparently upset because the fans actually took to social media and decided to create a fan-made piece of art off of the art, which it was inspired by the original artwork from the Broadway musical. So I want to show y'all the contrast of both. So the one on the left is the one that I believe they did for the movie. The one on the right is the original artwork. So they said the 37-year Cynthia Erivo's 37. Why she look older than that? And there's no shade. We know black don't crack, but sis, you look older than some damn 37. Maybe it's the way she carries herself. But they said the 37-year-old Oscar-nominated actress took to her Instagram story on Wednesday to repost an edited version of the recently unveiled poster for her new film, which is a remake of the stage version. She wrote, "This is the wildest, most offensive thing I've ever seen." Really, girl? This is the most wild, offensive thing you've ever seen? Well, maybe you need to blame the marketing department, whoever made the artwork. Like, how you getting mad and talk about this is Anyway, let me just hold my tongue so I can get through the story. So Cynthia went on to compare it to the questions that have been sent her way regarding her green skin in the film, saying, "None of this is funny. None of this is cute. It degrades me. It degrades us." Who's us? Well, hold on, because let me show y'all the actual picture of her post. This is what she said. So basically, they shaded out the eyes. That's the actual one that the person who photoshopped it did. Now, the Photoshop job on here, I've seen better. But she's apparently mad about it. The original poster is an illustration. "I'm a real-life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you, the viewer, because without words, we communicate with our eyes." So she's mad over the fact that y'all took the thing out of the eyes. But I think what the person was looking at, they just felt like, but that's not what we wanted. We wanted the overall look of the previous one, which I think I have that. Oh, so that's the original one with the eyes. But when you look at the original one, it's like the hat comes down, like the brim is a lot lower where you don't see her eyes. So they wanted something, if you're going to do a photo based off of the original work, they wanted the original work. I don't think they were thinking of it too deeply like she is. So maybe the reason why Cynthia is feeling away, I don't know, if maybe she was being trolled online by a bunch of wokeist, people, the people that like to jump online and call every damn thing woke, have a problem that they have a black woman playing a witch in a movie that's painted green. When in the original version, I think it was on Broadway, wasn't it a white woman? Yeah, it was, what's her name? Who played Elphaba? Adele Nazim. That's not her name. It's Idina Menzel. But y'all know the John Travolta joke. So you had Idina Menzel that played on Broadway for a long time. I don't know who's been playing her since, because I haven't seen Wicked in like a month of Sundays. And then you had Kristen Chenoweth playing the Ariana Grande character. So what was it, Glinda? And then you have Elphaba and Glinda. But so I don't know if like maybe she was trolled by a bunch of people and then she was at her wits end with this and people was online saying all the things that they were saying. But I feel like, Cynthia, relax. Number one, I feel like you being a little too dramatic. I don't want to say, well, you know what? Maybe in a way I shouldn't tell somebody how to react to things. Her feelings are valid. She has a right to feel. Look at me sounding all Gen Z. Your feelings are valid. I tease. You know what I'm saying. She has a right to feel how she feels. And I can understand that sometimes when you're on social media, a lot of it can be overwhelming because you get a lot of trolls who are just going to run off and say a whole bunch of other stuff to get under your skin and get you to respond. And this takes me to this video that I was sent from Robert, where they was talking about how, like, the training that these celebrities are supposed to be getting, like media training. Like, whatever happened to that? Or why don't you hire, and I think this is what a lot of you celebrities need to do, hire someone who can manage your social medias and not y'all get up on there, because I feel like the way you're coming at it, you sound ungrateful. I feel like you're going to already create a situation that's going to turn a lot of the fans who are excited to see this movie off, and they're going to want to get their money back. They're going to probably, you know what, F this B. And I'm going to actually go and get a refund from whichever theater that you got your ticket from Regal, AMC, whatever theater y'all go to, even the mom and pop shops. I'm gonna get my ticket back and I'm gonna be like, screw them. I'm gonna just wait until the movie comes out on streaming or whatever, because I'm not gonna give you my money if this is how you gonna act. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say the movie's already gonna do bad, because I've already heard like the pre-ticket sales is crazy. So apparently there's a huge audience that wants to see this movie, which shocked me, because I said, well, and I said, for me personally, I'm not into like the movie musical thing. Like I've tried to get into some of them, but I'll go see a Broadway play. And don't get me wrong, Broadway hits different than a movie musical. And based off of the tracking so far, the data, people are excited to see Wicked. And Wicked's definitely gonna, the pre-ticket sales is through the roof. So the movie's tracking to be a hit. I don't know how you're gonna keep that momentum going for 2 parts, because now people gotta wait a whole nother year for part 2, because it is 2 parts. So they having y'all wait a whole year for the next part. But yeah, but this whole thing is like, I already told you, this says there to remind you and cleanse your palate. I just do feel like she's a little, she's doing too much. Ariana Grande also responded and said, I love you and cannot wait for the world to experience your sheer, utter magnificence in this. I'm not saying I love you. Wait, I'm just saying I love you. Here we go. Because I was like trying to really squint and read the picture. And look, Ariana Grande, I thought she did a good job on SNL. I did see some of the clips online. I don't watch SNL as a show because y'all not funny. Kind of like Seinfeld. But you basically, like, I see some of the clips, and I did like the joke, the little skit that she did where she was singing with the magic couches and the furniture and stuff, was singing in the house. Kind of find out she was there was a serial killer, and they had all the DNA and everything on the cushions. That was a funny bit. And how they did like the whole joke on Charlie XCX and stuff. There was some funny bits in there. They also said something, what a moment in time, what a wonder we get to experience together, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, so look, they're excited. They're brushing each other's hair and lifting each other up, blah, blah, blah. So, I can't wait for you to experience the joy that we did making this movie. And it's great. It'd be great if everybody could sit and enjoy it. However, I do feel like, Cynthia, that you are ruining the situation by getting a little too bent out of shape over people who go online and create fan designs of a movie that they're excited for. You're not the first, nor will you be the last movie that some fan who has Photoshop skills, I'm trying to think of the word, skills wasn't there, but that's what we're going to settle on. It was like, somebody who has the ability to do Photoshop, whether good, bad, or whatever, to create a little something, and you getting all bent out of shape on social media at the very people you need to come pay money to see this film that you're starring in. Because here's the thing, sis, this is not your movie. You're a part of the film, but this is not your movie. You're an actress in a film based off of an IP that's on Broadway, that's based off The Wizard of Oz, but it's its own thing, because it's a story of Glinda and Elphaba, the witch, 2 witches. But it's in a musical. Y'all know the tea. I don't need to break it on down to y'all. So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story? Do you think that Cynthia is just overreacting? Like, I get it. Maybe there's some things, because I understand, like, the way Black, people of color, I don't want to try to make it about race and being a woman and all some of stuff. However, in this day and age, the way a lot of y'all be acting on social media, when y'all come towards people who are not white and male, I would not be surprised that maybe these are the things that there was a lot of stuff that we're not privy to that she's been dealing with, that she's kept quiet. And this was the thing that apparently blew the pot off the lid. So let me know what your thoughts are in this story in the comments down below.